Okay, so I'm taking off my polish. I used these little UV gel polish removers. It's one little pouch that you tear off. You put your finger in. It's got the acetone tab and it's like a foil inside, and then you just shut it, and then literally it just like starts coming off. So now what I'm gonna do is just scrape it off, scrape the polish off. And on this set that I did, I actually put another coat and top coat over it because I had broken a couple nails, and so this might be a little tougher to try to get off. I probably should have let them soak a little bit longer, but I don't have time for that right now. So I just use this tool and just scrape the polish off, and then go back and do my cuticles. So it just literally takes it off. I know this is really hard to see. It just scrapes the polish off. And, you know, after I'm done, then I'll buff the nail, make sure the cuticles are clean. Yeah, this is on here pretty good, a little bit tougher than normal. Probably should have left them. When you use those one-time polish remover things, they say 8 minutes and it comes off, but I had, like I said, I had another top coat and another layer of polish on there just to freshen up from the ones that I had broken. So I was trying to prolong it, and it really didn't need to come off, but I was kind of sick of the color. So I'm going to try something different. Alright. Now all the polish is off, and I've cleaned my cuticles pretty well. I've done all my filing, buffing. I did wash my hands, which you don't have to do because you're supposed to cleanse the nail. So I use these lint-free little wipes, but I find that they do have lint on them, which is weird. And then I use the cleanse that comes with the Gelish, and I just bought these little things off of Amazon. But you just pump it. It's weird. It takes forever for it to, once it's been sitting for a while. And you just go through and like cleanse the nail to get any of the extra filing dust off, because you want a smooth start for your base. And so there's that. Set that aside. And now it also has alcohol in it, which kind of dehydrates the nail and preps it for polish and stuff. So first step of the Gelish is the pH bond. And so I'm going to go ahead and put that on all my fingers. I had to take a break and put the kiddos to bed. So I just did that and figured I would come back. I'm kind of tired. I don't even know why I'm doing this right now. That sounded like a good idea. Okay, that's the pH bond. Now the next thing I'm going to put on is this Gelish foundation. So this is like your base. It's a different consistency than the top coat. It's more gel-like, but it's got this short little brush, and you just I put it down and push towards the cuticle because you don't want to get it on the cuticle. And then I just turn my finger, you know, coat it really well. And once you get the, you know, part of your fingernail done, I just drag the brush along the edges, because that you have to cap the free edge is what they call it. And then I go ahead and do the rest of my nails. So once I finish that, I'll be back. Now that I have all 5 of my left hand done, I'm going to use my Gelish LED light. This is a 45-second timer, so I just put 4 fingers in there, turn it on. I know you can't see it, but my fingers are in there. Oh, and it's not plugged in. That's awesome. Good job, Danielle. Okay, so now that it's plugged into the wall, there. Now I have my 4 fingers in there, and you can probably see the light illuminating around here. But I put 4 in because this is a mini on-the-go LED light, and so it's not one that'll do like your whole hand at the same time. Eventually, I'd like to get some of those, but for now, this is good enough. So 45 seconds to cure, and then I'll do my thumb, and then I gotta go to my right hand and do my right hand. All right, so I'll be back. Okay, and now that the foundation is on there, you can see it's very shiny. It is also very sticky, and it remains sticky until you cleanse the very last layer. So what I'm going to do is go in with this Red Carpet Manicure LED Gel Polish in the shade, oh, is there no name on it? Oh, it's called Mink Coat. It's 069 is the name of it. But I'm only going to use this actually on my accent finger because I'm going to use a CND Vinyl Lux. This is only a weekly polish. It is not the gel, so I'm going to let it air dry and then put a top coat over it. But this color is called Field Fox. It's number 185, and it's really pretty. So I'm going to try that, and so I'm just going to, again, do the same thing with the foundation that I did. Just go in and brush all the way up to the cuticle. And I usually do a couple coats just to make it opaque, because this is kind of see-through, which I was hoping it would give me better coverage, but it's okay. So you just want to make sure that it covers really well. Do the same thing with the polish. You want to make sure you cap the end. And then you're going to cure it for 45 seconds and do another coat. Gotta try not to get it on your skin. Of course, if you do, just use an orange stick before you cure it so that it doesn't stick to your skin. Okay, so that's one coat of that on there. It's very sheer, so I'm hoping after 2 coats it'll be more opaque for me. Oh, my nose is itching. Okay, so we'll give that a try and see what it looks like once it's cured. Okay, now my 2 accent fingers are done. I did the right and left hand. Now I'm going to go in with this, whoa, CND Vinyl Lux. This is that Field Fox color. And I'm going to obviously not cure it because it's not a curable polish, but I'm just going to go through and paint my nails. And so I'm going to do that, and I'll be back to show you what it looks like. Little change of plan. It's not going on very well. So it's like all bumpy and stuff. I'm going to just take it off and use regular gel polish. I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to do this Red Carpet Manicure in the shade Champagne Nights, I guess. I don't know. It's a bummer. For whatever reason, it wasn't wanting to go on nice. So, same idea. This is like super light too. Who knows? I'm just like flying off the seat of my pants here because this was totally not what I wanted to do. This is really not a color I wanted to paint my entire nail either, but it'll be fine for something different. So you just cap the free edge and again cure it, but I'm going to do all 5 and then my right hand. Okay, so I have the top coat done on all nails now. So what I'm going to do in the last and final, well, one of the final steps is to you cleanse the nail just like we did in the beginning. And then once you're done with that, then you go through and use cuticle oil. And I usually use lotion, but I'm not going to right now because I'm going to go take a shower. So I don't want to waste it, but you can put lotion on after you're all done. So once you cleanse, it takes that sticky, tacky layer off, and they are like awesome, ready to go, dry, shiny as ever. Okay, so they're ready to go. Last step is the Nourish by Gelish, because that's the system I use. Really, once you start, as long as you have a base and top coat, the other steps, you can use any product with it. It all works together. But the Field Fox did not work, that Vinyl Lux, and I think it might be because I did not cleanse the nail, so I went right over the base coat, and I think that mixed with the polish, so it was like getting chunky on me, because technically you're not supposed to use regular polishes with gel, but you can. It's doable. I've done it before. And they also make something that, which I think I talked about in one of my videos recently, that they actually make something that you can use regular polish and mix with this gel. It turns it into a gel. So it is doable. I should have cleansed first, let it dry, then put the polish on. But it was like getting all chunky and stuff. And that girl don't want that. Okay. So now I've massaged that oil into my cuticles. Like, I have a couple of sore spots, like right there, the skin. It keeps peeling. My hands are super dry because I wash them all the time. But normally, like when I get out of the shower, I'm gonna put some coconut oil on, and that'll help my poor dry skin. But that is it for now. I hope you guys like it, and to those of you seeing me tomorrow, you'll be able to check out my nails. And the rest of you, I'll see you in my next video. Peace. Bye.